if you hit 30% of your charms, but you've thrown out like 100 of them, right? It's
Yeah.
so it's such an interesting stat. You get the press the attack proc off, and you can start auto attacking more. And look, they're gonna go for this early dive, like I said, onto Ezreal Yumi right now. Arcane Shift is the only thing available. No exhaust as well. This is gonna be a very risky dive, though. Healing Knight are up for Yumi.
There's no pigs coming out. Here comes the teleport already from Lissandra, and that's just going to cancel the dive. They did blow Cavallo's Ignite onto Teton, but they trade out teleports, and okay. I mean, you take that 100%.
Yeah, Ignite for TP. I'll take that for free at the 6.5 minute mark. And this is one of the best things I've seen out of CBLOL. The evolution from these guys. Bubble
Big
lands.
stun on the Teton. He's going to get ignited once again, but Jojo will hop off, give him the shield. Aegis has roamed down, so is Grevthar, and once again, minor poke from the Lucianami, but nothing too crazy. Aegis is hanging around here. Tri-Brush is not warded from Liberty's side.
It's 80 carries, but their wins somehow matter. They're head-to-head. I would have loved to see, like you said, laning stats, right? How much goal differential does Teton have at the 15-minute mark, at the 12-minute mark, stuff like that. First bloods, everything like that. But it looks like there is some action going to be started around this Rift Herald. CBLOL never change.
Bull can't come into this fight, by the way. He's at 50%. He's like a giant chunk from Chiari, though Meganar is on cooldown for a little bit. As here comes the rest of the team, Teton, Grevthar, and Jojo. On the bottom side, Rift Herald at 1,700. Eyeball is open, and they're going to get picked up here. It looks like it is going to go over to Samus, and we'll see. Now they're just going to try and hold it off. And that's exactly what Red will do. Here's Crastiel has to pop the Spirit Rush. He gets out, but he can't cleanse in time. It's first blood over to Teton. The Samus will go down as well. Rift Herald just gets stuck and will simply despawn as we take a look at that eyeball disappear.
I think you burned the Ari Spirit Rush for that, right? Like, she had 2 more charges. I think you burned it for the Rift. Jumping onto Ezreal and Yumi constantly with the Tide Callers busting plus E, forcing them out and really contesting these mid-game objectives. Because if you're not,
Aegis hits a huge cycle onto Samus. He has to dash away. True Shot Barrage plus the Lost Chapter going to come out. Nice route onto Cavallo. He is simply dead. Teton picks up the kill. The Samus going to go down as well. Teton does go down to Matsukaze. They also put one in his cap, at least for the 80 carry battle, but you'll still take a 2-for-1 if you're red there. And we see the power of the Wukong Yumi that we talked about in the draft.
Yeah, the secret engage, right? The invisible into double knock up into the Lost Chapter, like you said. I mean, it's just too disgusting of an engage, and especially if you're not ready for it, as we are going to get an.
I had an idea going in, because this was a B1 Lucian, that you were going to go Lucianami, and the fact that you kind of left up just a great passive lane in Yumi Ezreal, absolutely mind-blowing to me, as the second Rift Herald does spawn, like you mentioned, Chibi. There is vision on it, but there's no contest from Liberty. You can watch the Herald die, I guess, with that cute little ward, but instead they'll trade it for first tower, which is a good play, right? Because Herald's usually used for towers, so I like this trade here for Liberty. You get the bonus gold. That's a fine trade if you're going to give up Herald.
Yeah, you equal up the gold here. Red does have the initiative.
If anything. But there's the Rift Herald, and now we go down to Dragon, and they're just going to give it up. Teleport's coming in from Grevthar as we get the grand challenge from Bull. Chiari is going to be dead. Grevthar flashes in. They trade 1-for-1. They get the tower, and they get the dragon. Red will happily take that.
Yeah, but with like you said, Lee Sin on the top side, this is the go button for the dragon. Cristel, Matsukaze, and Cavallo. Can they stop this? They have the damage. It's 2 damage dealers right now. Show me what you got, Liberty.
Lost Chapter goes out. It completely misses, but the dragon is picked up. Aegis has to cycle it away for the movement speed. The Coling can't quite hit, but Crastiel is going to pick up 1. Dismiss, is he going to go over the wall? Flashes over. Tidal Wave incoming. Teton not going to get hit. Hits the blast code. The Sonic Wave had already connected. Do they have enough burn with the Yumi? Yes, they do. A huge shutdown for Liberty, and they're just slowly crawling back into this game.
Finally, we see the power of this composition. Matsukaze and Cristel, Pretty Force, not going for the more tankier build.
Chiari might just be dead, though. Lost Chapter is going to land. True Shot Barrage picks it up for Teton. We were praising him, and then he walked right into Teton and Jojo in the mid lane.
Actually, just on top of that, as well as you just look on the side of Teton, he could easily go for
Crastiel's going to go in. Aegis gets caught. That was his clone for the most part, as that's where the Everfrost went. As Crosssteel going to miss a charm here. Bolt shoving top lane all the while, by the way. And no one's going to answer him. Calling is going to come out. But this is a top inhibitor turret that is just going to go down to Bolt. Keep an eye on the map. They have to either fight or reset. Chiari has to teleport. He's opting not to use it. He's just simply going to walk down to top lane. And Liberty somehow will fend off that top lane push. I don't think Bull gets this tower. Actually, he will. But they're going to trade Baron, right?
Oh, they're going to run down to the Baron. They have the damage for sure. Ooh, Grevstar looking for a very sneaky engage right now. They're going to start the drag. Oh, they're going to start the Baron. Okay. I was getting a little too excited. That would have been a really big brain play coming out from Red. Fake start the Baron, throw Grevstar in the bush, the one, not in the standard bush that you put the Baron, but the river bush, and then peel off of it and look for the engage. So a lot of indecisiveness coming out.
Crosssteel has picked up the Oblivion Orb, by the way, so there's that Grievous Wounds we talked about. Grevstar going to use the Claw, but it gets stopped with a great Dragon Rage from Desamis. Teleport in from Chiari. Can they pick up the kill on Lissandra? Bull is there. The flash, but it's not going to be in time as Chiari picks up one. Aegis gets charmed up. Crosssteel hits a big one there. And Liberty picks up 2 huge kills. You do have to be careful. Chiari flash forward for the Gnar. Misses it on the Teton. Crosssteel taking a ton of damage. Lost Chapter goes out. Teton picks up one. Bull's here for the Grand Challenge on a Cavallo. Picks it up. That's now a ton of healing. He's going to run down Matsukaze. Teton picks up another one. But unfortunately, Bull can't quite finish off Matsukaze, so Teton has to disengage. My God, Shippy.
That was a 2v. Aegis, the rest of Red. Chiari doesn't have Mega here. He's dead. He's simply dead.
Yeah, he is. There's nothing he can do. He tries to hop away. He will go down. The Grand Challenge was popped there by Bull. So now he'll get to shove. This should mean Dragons. Okay, Bull is going to be a menace, and Chiari has to be in more fights than Bull does, despite the Hullbreaker choice here, as we do get a bit of an engage. Nice knock-up, and an Everfrost going to go on Cyclone with the flash double knock-up. Here comes the teleport from Bull. But I don't think they're going to be able to engage in time. They just have to walk away. And this probably should be Baron start for Red if they choose.
Yeah, they can start and stop this Baron, right? They're ahead, right? They have Bull. They have Teton. Oh my God, they're going to go for the re-engage.
Lost Chapter is going to go out. Not quite able to land on anything. Chiari about 50% of the way towards Mega Gnar. I don't think he's going to get there in time. Forced to flash away. The Mega Gnar will proc, but now that everything's on cooldown for Liberty, that should be an easy Baron True Shot Barrage. Fortunately misses, but they won't care. That is a free Baron for Red. I don't think Liberty gets even close to this with Matsukaze and Crosssteel sprinting.
Oh yeah, there's nothing really Liberty can do. They can try to contest this. Chiari does have the TP, but does not have Rage Bar. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. There's too much damage on the side of Red here, and everybody gets out with a dash, with a invis, with a little claw. Everybody's able to get
it here because the passive's not active, and now they're gonna look for a 5-man dive, but all the while, Bull's on the bottom side of the map, picking up. Look at that damage! He basically soloed the bot inhibitor turret.
Oh, Bull though.
Chiari's turn around. Lost Chapter goes out. Matsukaze has to dash away, pop the Colin. Chiari is already dead. Matsukaze is the next one to fall as JoJo picks up the kill. Bull is 3 towers deep, running them down. He's going to pick up one more onto Crosssteel. It's the clean ace for Red, and they'll take home game number 2 in very dominant fashion here over Liberty.
And off the back of Teton as well, has also finished the Frozen Heart. That man is not dying. He deserves MVP of the series. Teton single-handedly saving that river fight 2v5 pretty much, right? I mean, it was him and JoJo. Don't get me wrong.